Okay, let's talk about the stories on why I'm doing odd variety stuff like the sunflowers and the pumpkins. And to me, it's more than just like a hobby or a let's do something here on the side because we're already farming. So, backstory on this is I started the pumpkins back in 2017 or 18. And the reason I did it is I was trying to find another source of income because at the time I wasn't farming much. And so I was trying to just do small acreage. And I got a 1 acre plot and I got a couple opportunities with some nurseries to sell pumpkins. And my first wife and I were trying to go through infertility treatments, IVF specifically. So we were going through IVF treatments, and if you know what that is, it's in vitro fertilization. She had PCOS, pretty sure that's the right acronym. And so we had to do infertility treatments, which is very expensive. And so I was looking for another outside source of income, something that could be very good with cash. And so a local nursery opened up and I was like, hey, can I grow pumpkins for you guys? They're like, yeah, we need some pumpkins, let's do it. And so we did a thing and it worked really well. And then I did another year of it and it worked really well. And I was like, man, this is kind of cool, but like it was only a half acre, maybe an acre at the most. I was like, we need to expand, we need to scale this up. And so what ended up happening was I found contract through a broker to sell to Walmart. We were selling pumpkins to Walmart. And my very first year doing it, it was the craziest thing. Everything lined up. It was 2019. Everything just lined up. And so that means that it was 2017 when I first started. So 2019, everything lined up. I had a guy offer me some ground. He said, oh, it's too late in the season. I don't know what to plant. I know pumpkins are late and I know that you plant pumpkins, so here's some ground. Just rent it because I just want it to be covered and taken care of, basically. Okay, that's easy enough. So we planted some pumpkins there, and with this new contract deal with Walmart, it was super exciting, super cool. Big learning experience doing fresh market stuff like that. Just mind-blowing how crazy that is. Very involved when you're going direct to Walmart, to their distribution centers from the field. But anyways, so my wife and I are going through IVF and this opportunity came up and it was amazing. It came out almost to the exact penny on how much money it costs to do IVF. And so I just kept doing the pumpkins. It kept growing. And we paid for 1 treatment of IVF. And then in 2020, we were about to start our second one. The first one failed, which is to be expected. It's common, it happens. And we started our second one, and this was in April of 2020. And my wife just, out of the blue, got sick and passed away the next day. What's the right word? The cause of death, I guess, was acute pneumonia. It had nothing to do with COVID, really. I don't even know, honestly, what or why things happened, but they did. And so I keep doing the pumpkins because it's, for one, fun to be diversified in different crops. For 2, partly in memory for her. Also, and 3, we do a thing in the fall called Pumpkins for Pumpkins, where I grow pumpkins, I will fill my contracts, I still have some nurseries. I no longer do Walmart, which is a good thing. Walmart is a tough customer to deal with, especially when you're as small as me, and I've got so many other things going on in the fall. I'm happy that didn't work out. Anyways, we do the pumpkins for pumpkins where once I fill my contracts, I open it up to the public, and half of the proceeds go to an IVF fund. Now, last summer, we were able to contribute to an IVF fund for a couple, and a couple they've been trying to have a baby. And I think they've tried IVF or infertility treatments 3 different times, and it's expensive. It's literally like $25,000 to do it at this clinic, and I don't know if that's standard, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's expensive. Insurance won't pay for it, so it gets tough financially. And so we were able to raise $14,000 for this couple. And I've raised some money for other couples, but this one's really cool because we were able to raise $14,000 for this particular couple. And they are expecting a baby next month. For whatever reason, it worked out. I mean, they've tried it 3 different times, 2 different times. Third time. This is the third time. Third time was a charm, and it's super exciting to be able to do that. Another thing with the sunflowers. So my first wife and I, we always talked about doing a photography backdrop on the farm. She had a photography business, and we always talked about doing it, in the pumpkin field and do some straw bales and some corn stalks and little things like that. And we never ended up doing it because we were just busy with stuff, and you talk about stuff, never happened. In 2021, I decided, hey, I'm gonna make that dream come true. I know a lot of photographers in this area because of the relationship that my first wife had with them. And I'm like, let's just do sunflowers. Sunflowers are simple. I don't know because I never grew them. But they look simple. Something that I can do, right? And sunflowers are attractive for photos. They're summertime. They're colorful. They're beautiful. They're everything that people want. And so we tried it. And I only did like a half acre, and it was a success. It was interesting, but it was a success. And so I've been doing it ever since, and I've just grown a little bit with that. Anyways, that's the reason I do sunflowers. So I open it up to photographers. They can book a time with me using an app, and then we can, people just come out, do their photography session, and it's really cool. It's really fun. So shout out to, where's it at? Harris Seeds. I bought all my sunflower seeds and my pumpkin seeds through Harris Seeds. I have it a great rep. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow all of my other socials, and eat more potatoes. Yeah, that's good for us, and it's good for you. Have a good day.